An interesting quote that I found in my studies relating to students in this generation and how they learn. Students are too busy in today's world to stop and look at announcement boards or read a newsletter. The majority of this generation gathers information from online news sites, tweets, and Facebook statuses. So this means kids are more engaged online. So the more that we can actually provide for them online learning and educational technologies that engage them, the better. And on the relation to the tweets and the Facebook statuses, I think it's also a success that Pinterest ties into those two sites, which mainly is why it has that social networking site. It also promotes its content through users' profile on both of those accounts if it is wished to be shown. Being the social bookmarking site, using it in the classroom, it's more of a collaborative way of learning. So students are always kind of like interacting and sharing their ideas through pinning and seeing what other people are pinning. So they're learning all of this information, especially if you can set up a board, like a group board, where they all contribute to the same one. They're helping each other out on the same project. And this also helps because kids are interested in what each other are doing, pretty much. So they have interest in each other, and if they're all learning things, they'll learn things off each other, which is fantastic. One of the other things I found out from this, one of the articles addressed students using this technology, and it didn't only happen in the classroom. So allocated time, you've got to research on Pinterest, find this, gather different boards. They went away and outside, like at home or on their own devices, actually started adding to it and communicating via Pinterest outside of the classroom, which was fantastic if we can get kids to do that. I just wanted to go through some examples of use, how I've been introducing it into my classrooms and what I also found out in my research. So I'll go over my research first. Sarah Ludwig, she's a tech coordinator at Hampton Hall Country Day School. She has set up Pinterest boards for her pre-kindy to 12th graders. So she mainly uses it for literature-based things, so showing upcoming books and links to different sites that actually relates to those books. One that was more in my area was Joe Dyer. So he was an arts teacher at Robinson College. He used Pinterest to show his students different art styles, collaborative, so lots of people could contribute to it. So his students could pin what they liked and what they were interested in, and then he could have a conversation with them underneath about it and their idea. So let's check this one out. So you can see from this, with a lot of contributors, you've got a lot of different styles here. So it's great for a whole class of people to be having a look and gathering lots of information and lots of ideas in one easy place. It definitely halves the workload as well, more than halves. So students went on to actually working on their ideas more from the inspiration that they had gathered from Pinterest. Alrighty. And then to what I've been doing in my classroom currently, I've given a project to one of my Year 8, my specialist art school, to do a project on party animals. So they had to combine an animal that had just been to like a kid's birthday party, so in a funny kind of way. And this was an example of animals and partying and just kind of quirky, cool things that they could do. So everyone created a board and they had to have at least 10 pins on that. Some of them got carried away and did over 20 for me, which is fantastic. And they've almost started drawing theirs, and their ideas have gotten such a vast amount of ideas through like all my kids if they hadn't actually gone through this process. Because they were checking out each other's board, they were checking out mine before finally coming to their own ideas about what they wanted to do, which was fantastic.